Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Today we will be doing something a little bit differently than we have been in the past couple episodes because I want to make another mob spawner. Right now we generate gunpowder at a very slow rate due to the fact that we just get it from killing things in the wild. So I actually want to make a creeper farm of some sorts to actually get us a decent amount of gunpowder so that we can use some more of these rockets. And I was thinking I would kind of build it over here, and of course it's becoming nighttime, over here by the cactus farm, maybe behind it a little bit. So I think we'll put it maybe somewhere around here, pretty close to the base, so easy access to it, but far enough away that it's not an eyesore necessarily, but not gonna take up the entire place. And then it's high enough up that we can get the spawns off of the ground, because that's my main concern, because I have not I have not lit anything out here up. Let's see what kind of block we want to make it out of. I'm thinking maybe one of the new blocks from the Nether. They're pretty cool. Maybe one of the black stones or something along those lines. So I'm gonna have to go get a bunch of those, and then we will be back. Look at our little dragon head on the front there. Alright, so I think I have everything I need, at least for step one of this. I'm just wondering if that's gonna be kind of an eyesore. I don't know. I do want to fill this space up though. So why don't we'll build it. If it looks that bad, I don't think it's gonna look that bad. I think it's gonna look quite cool. So, okay, I think I've changed my mind. I think I'm gonna build it on top of that mountain, just because if it's up off the ground a lot more, then the stuff that spawns around at the very bottom won't be spawning as much, and I don't even know if it's necessarily gonna spawn. So I think I'll build it up here. And then it's far enough away from the base that we won't really necessarily see it. And then that's actually where the end portal is, right there. So it's actually not a horrible spot. We'll have to be building in this direction anyways to get to the end portal, so we might as well make this happen on the way as well. I'm in a biome here. A biome that freezes the water. So how can I make it so that the water doesn't freeze? Interesting. Okay, so I figured out, I didn't figure out, I looked it up. I figured out that if you have something above the water, it won't freeze. So see, this one doesn't have anything above, whereas if I cover it and break this, it has something above, so that won't freeze. So I've been standing here for quite a while with this one covered while I was doing kind of all the other ones, and it seems to be working. So I'm hoping, I think at the end of this build, at the top there's just a big like flat area that kind of covers everything, and I'm hoping that would subsidize. I was kind of worried like maybe if it's too high it wouldn't count, but I think it's, as long as it's above the square with the water on it, then it should work. So I think we should be good to go ahead. I'm kind of skeptical now, but I think it'll work. All right, so we got the killing spot built here, and down below, show ya, we have the collection chamber all set up. So basically the guys will spawn, jump into that water, or not jump, be pushed into the water, fall down here, and then get killed, and then their spawns will be picked up by a cart that's kind of going around and around and around and around here, and that'll all be deposited into these hoppers here, into this chest, and there's double chests in case. See, it's already working because I dug up some stone up there while I was placing these magma blocks. So now that's all that's left is to get some nice big towers going here where all the mobs are gonna spawn. I decided to AFK for a while. I have everything built, at least the components that we need built for the farm to actually work. And so I AFK for well, since last night. So it's been quite a few hours. But apparently I died. Oh my gosh, and that's a lot of mobs. Oh man. Okay. All right. Yep. Ow. Ow. Oh my goodness. This is not the greatest. Luckily, I did have the foresight into the fact that I would probably die, so I put all my stuff in chests before I AFK'd. I think what got me probably is the little like I'm not sure what they're called. The wraiths? Is that the right word? Like the stingrays in the sky. I think they probably got me out of the air, murdered me. All right, we're back to the base. Let's get our stuff and get back there. All right, so here we are back at the farm. Yeah, I think it's these wraith things. So, give you. Oh my gosh, they're pursuing me. It's like a dogfight. Look at them. To be honest, I didn't see them like while I was building at all. So it's kind of interesting. But this is our little AFK spot here. So got ourselves an end chest so we can throw all our goodies in there before we are murdered. This is obviously, I didn't think it was gonna have to be enclosed, but it's gonna have to be enclosed with these guys flying all over the place. So it looks like we're doing pretty well. I mean, this was running all night. Looks like we've got quite a lot of string as well, not just gunpowder. So I guess it's not really just a creeper farm, but that's all right. So the next part of this build, I think I want to use like black glass and more of this stone here. I want to make a nice entrance in the front and maybe something on the front or the sides. So I've started building the sides to this thing and it's taking a lot more glass than I thought. I think this is a couple stacks, 3 stacks maybe of black glass. So I need to make a whole bunch more black glass, but I'm liking the way it's looking at the moment. I might have to add more detail, maybe put some leaves around it or something, and then make the top look. Put something up here. I think that would look cool. But at the moment, I went and got a whole bunch of sand so that we could, make the glass, get the glass ready. Oh my gosh. See, this is my first time using these rockets, and it's a little bit difficult. So I got myself a whole bunch of sand, and then also in this, we got a whole bunch of sand, and I've realized that, our smelting situation isn't the best. Jeremy and I contributed each a part to this monstrosity here that very slowly gets through, but the problem with smelting things right now is the fact that I'm over there doing stuff, or I'm over in the mob spawner, like, getting experience, or, whatever I'm doing, I'm not in this area. So the smelter stops working. So I need a super smelter. And so I thought, where would be the perfect place to build it? Why not just in here? I don't know if this is going to be enough room. It might be kind of tight, but it doesn't have to be a massive thing. It just has to, get the job done as much as possible. So this is the amount of space I have for the smelter itself. Now we can go up, I guess, as much as, that level right there, but I'm going to try to keep it down a little bit. This is where our 2 chests are going to go. So there's going to be one there and one there. And so that'll be our fuel and our items, whatever items we want to put in. I want to have a little bit of a walkway here so that we can get around. I'm going to try to lay out a little bit more of what I need in here. Got our hoppers ready. We got our furnaces ready, or a couple furnaces. So here's how it works. This chest up here is for the items. This chest here is for the fuel. And then this chest here is supposed to be where everything gets collected. Although I'm having a really hard time figuring out how to send items up into the chest. So I've created, put 2 droppers here, but I need to figure out a way to kind of activate them. Because if I put a torch down, it obviously sends one singular item here. See, you can see the item going up. So there's 3 redstone now. And now there's 4. So it'll send them up, but I need something to basically make that tick. But I'll give you a rundown. So I was gonna make it so you could walk in this area, although I realized why would I do that when I could just make it all one massive thing. So I think I have 23 furnaces, something like that, that'll all activate. The minecart will go over here and basically drop items in, and then hit this back wall, return all the way around, and then come under here with a hopper and take out the items. And then same thing kind of happens with the fuel. So the fuel is this one. So the fuel goes into the backs of these, goes all the way around, loads them all up, and then heads back in the other direction. And then the collection system is actually at the bottom. So the furnaces here, poop them out. They go all the way in, come all the way around. So yeah, that's the whole system in a nutshell. I'll have to figure out what to do here, because this is not working, and I don't know why. All right, so I figured out, if I just make a little, I don't know what you call this, flip-flop something, I don't know. I'm not very good at redstone, but if you bake this, then you could get it to basically pump the items up, which is good. That's the problem that we were having solved. But a problem I can see is this ticking is very annoying. So I might need to put like a lever or something somewhere. I'm very new at redstone, and I do want to get better at it. I think that's a good skill to have, so I want to make sure that if I can do it, I would. I think I figured it out. Now, this isn't the prettiest thing, so all you redstone experts, I'm sorry. But I basically have a piston with a redstone block. So when I turn it on, it pulls up this redstone block, which activates this clock. It's called a clock. Figured that out. So it sends this pulse thing, and it goes down here. And then this was very hard to fit into the amount of space I have, but it does work. So now if I put these 4 torches into here, you see they go up, and then they appear up here. So it's working. Now I just need to figure out how to make it look good, because I gotta say, I've kind of ruined the aesthetic of this side with this monstrosity kind of sticking out. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have it all working, all set up and everything. So we got our minecarts running back and forth, and we're gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna get some fuel, and I'm gonna get a stack of sand, place our items in here, and we place our fuel in here. Oh, please work. Okay, it's a little, maybe it's gotta go further to that block, maybe? You think maybe that's what it is? I think maybe when I put the redstone torches down to power the tracks, maybe it stopped this from working. Complicated. Okay, so the glass is, it's getting done. It just needs, and this sand has no coal in it. Yeah, it's got to be something from one of the torches I put down. I think I have everything figured out. We got the minecarts running again. I've sorted this now. Our lever is now going to be in the middle, which I was kind of hoping it wasn't. I was hoping I could get it on one of these, but my redstone knowledge is very minimal at the moment, so this is how it's going to be for right now. So I'm going to turn on the dropper system that brings all the stuff up to here. We're just going to load this up with sand. So we'll get that going. We're going to load our fuel up with coal. And let's see if we make some glass. Let's see if this works. I wish I had a way of visualizing like the furnaces, but I think I put them all face to face, which probably wasn't the smartest idea. Should be seeing some glass. Oh no. It's still not working. Oh, back into the belly of the beast. Oh. We seem to be... Now, why is the glass stopping here? Okay, so that one's probably activating it. Which means... So if we take that out... Okay, so now everything's working. Our minecart's stopped, yeah, because I need that powered. I don't think this should matter that they're all connected. Just the video I watched, they weren't all connected, so is that gonna work? If that works, then that's brilliant. And we're getting a bunch of glass. Look at that. So looks like we got our super smelter working. It'll truck away at all of this sand and everything, and we can get rid of this ugly looking thing. Actually, I might as well just transfer over these. Looks like we get one every half a second or whatever. Alright, so now we can make our black glass for our mob spawner. And I think that is where we will end today's episode. Looks like we've got quite a bit done. We got the super smelter all finished up, and the mob farm is working. I just need to finish up the glass around it, make it look all nice and pretty. But it is working. As you can see, a creeper already. There he is. Look at him fall down, and then he'll come to the deathly howls of the basement down here and die. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoy. Tune in next time. Bye.